Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 143 of This Week at Shrouded. I'm your host, Eddie Greener, here with Mr. Wrecked.
Hello.
Thanks for being here. We've got some stuff to talk to you about this week regarding Destiny. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So we'll be talking about the TWID, and we'll talking a little bit about Marathon. We got Marathon stuff going on. And then I don't know, any other controversies surrounding video games this week. Brought to you straight from us to you, as well as the winners. Our weekly and monthly winners we'll be announcing right now for everybody. Okay, so if you don't know, every month we give away a $50 gift card to the platform of your choice, an SGC hoodie, an SGC ice shaker straight from Ice Shaker, and our partners Advanced GG. And then weekly we give away 4 $10 gift cards to the platform of your choice. So today is the special monthly podcast, I guess. So we have all the winners here. First, we'll do the weekly $10 winners. So congratulations to Drummer Messiah, Devilito, Hate Living, and Tribal Jogger. You've all won $10 gift cards to the platform of your choice. Phil, well, 2 of you are moderators, so you can figure out where the form is. The other 2, get the form from Devilito or Tribal or any other moderator and fill it out. And I'll get to you eventually in greener time.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, listen, it's getting better because one of the biggest complaints in our community survey was how long it takes me to respond to DMs. Which is offensive. I'm busy, but that was a problem. I'm too busy. Anyway, all right. Anyway, and then I just load more stuff onto myself, like building that Discord bot. God, I'm dumb. I'm gonna die young. So I'm so stressed. All right, the monthly winners. The $50 gift card to the platform of your choice goes to Phoenix Ashes 245. Congratulations. Our SGC hoodie goes to the All Gamer. Congratulations. And our SGC Ice Shaker, once again from Ice Shaker, Soul Valkyrie. Congratulations to all the winners. Fill out the forums, earn your prizes. You guys should all know that. If you're new to the podcast or the community, we have a loyalty point system where you can buy tickets to these giveaways every week and every month. Good luck. Make sure to do it. Hit it up. If you're not in our Discord, we're a big Destiny community that plays a lot of Marathon right now, but mostly Destiny and most of the time, but some other games as well. Check us out, shroudedgaming.com/Discord. You'd have the chance to win some of this stuff as well. And play some games with the coolest gamers in the world. The Shrouded Gaming community. Woo! Yeah! Let's go! All right, congratulations to all the winners, though, for realsies. And yeah, let's move on. We got some stuff to talk about. Destiny. Everybody loves Destiny. I know I do. Anyway, the TWID. Guardian Games is back, chat. We knew it was coming in March. We just didn't know when it was coming in March. We officially finally have some stuff in March. And it starts March 24th. And the cool news is about the start on March 24th is they've learned from their errors in the past. And they're running it for 3 weeks, chat. That's right. March 24th to April 14th. That's right. Guardian Games. Woo! Okay, before we get too deep into it, are you excited for Guardian Games?
I'm finding it very difficult to get excited about doing anything in Destiny right at the moment.
Really?
To be completely honest with you, it's like having such a long break. I'm on the longest break I've taken from the game in a while, and it's not necessarily because of my choice. It's because, content pushback and all the other content's been done already. That I don't know. Blush is off the rose, I guess, and I'm more interested in other things, other games.
That's
I don't know.
crazy talk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm super excited to get back into it. I think breaks are good for a game. Um, but
I agree. I agree that breaks are good, but I want to go back to a game when there's actually new content. I don't know if I really consider Guardian new content, to be honest.
okay. That's fair. That's fair. See, I never played the game enough to be super like completely bored with everything that's in it, and I get some people that totally are. So, and I get that Guardian Games doesn't actually bring any new content. I'm sure we'll get a fancy Crucible mode, maybe like we have in the past, Supremacy or whatever. I think that's
Yeah,
what we've
probably.
gotten. I don't actually know if it says it. Oh, there is some stuff in here. So I didn't actually read it all. I just looked at the pictures and was like, Guardian Games is back. Woo.
With
So we'll
current
kind of
player
read it.
counts, I bet the PvP is going to be super fun too.
It's going to skyrocket. There's going to be 250,000 concurrent players during Guardian
Yeah,
Games. What are you talking about? I can 100% confirm that. I've seen the future.
of course. Pay no attention to that shadow of the guy standing next to him, that John Bungie agent that's sitting there pointing a gun at Greener right now.
No, no, no. I love Destiny. It's amazing.
Uh,
It's all good, chat. It's all good. Hold on. I need to do one thing.
I feel like there was an announcement on the Creator Hub about please
Being
everybody.
positive about the game. Like, I assure you, I'm in both Destiny and Marathon creator hubs, and they have never once, even they like they have never once said you have to be positive about the game. They've put out announcements, they've put out things, they've done paid promotions, absolutely, but it never ever ever once said you're not going to get this bonus, you're not going to get paid, you're not going to get this, you're not going to get silver, you're not going to get your emblems if you're not positive about the state of the game. 100%, I am not lying. They've never done that. I just want to put that straight through here. Now, being part of that, does that make people want to be positive about the game so they keep getting those opportunities? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure whether that's accurate or not, but
They don't mention Crucible once in this Guardian game stuff, by the way.
okay. So maybe we won't get a special Crucible mode.
They are changing. They are putting a different option for Rushdown in there, though. It'll mix up the order of the bosses.
Shit. All right, that was fun though. Last time, wasn't it? Fuck, it's been so long. I remember that being fun. Rushtown. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, let's get back into it. I was popping up my capture card so we could show some of the stuff. But Glory Calls, Guardians, everyone's favorite medallion collecting, boss rushing, podium praising event is just around the corner. That's right, Guardian Games is returning, and with it, another chance to compete and prove which class deserves the golden trophy. Sounds like AI. Not gonna lie. Anyway, join us starting on March 24th and April 14th. A new winner will be crowned. Who do you think's gonna win this year? Hold on.
I don't know. I'm not privy to the schedule of winners.
Guardian Games winners. I want to see who won. I don't remember the math. Okay, so 2020 Titans, 2021 Hunters, 2022 Warlocks, 2023 Titans, 2024 Hunters, 2025 Titans. Okay, so 2025 it got off the train. Warlocks were supposed to win, but they didn't. So there's either a really good chance that that Warlocks win this year, based on the schedule, or it's just going to start going to a Titans Hunters, Titans Hunters, Titans Hunters schedule, and they're just going to completely leave Warlocks in the dust. So the Titans won't win for sure. You can't win twice in a row. That's illegal. So it's either going to be Hunters or Warlocks. So those are your choices. You think it's going to be Hunter or Warlock? Titans can't win, Tree Fitty. It is illegal. You can't win twice in a row.
I don't know. It's gonna be.
You're so much fun. All right, hold on. I want to show off these. Outfits. Who says I can't? Bungie have an official rule? Yes, they do have an official rule. 100%. All right, here are the outfits this year. What do you guys think of these? All right, so you can be a lion. I assume that's what that is. A lion hunter, a snake, or sorry, a lion titan, a snake hunter, or what is that? Like a falcon? A falcon warlock. These look fire. I don't know. Am I
They
crazy?
do. The armor sets do look good. I wish that this armor set was more symmetrical for the hunter, like most of the time they have a
God,
symmetrical
you
armor
guys
set.
and your fucking symmetry.
But look at the two legs on the hunter. Wouldn't it
That's
be more thick
awesome.
if both the legs had the armor on it?
No, actually. I think armor being on one leg and the rope being on the other is pretty awesome. It gives it depth. I don't need symmetry. Symmetry sucks. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Bro.
It doesn't suck. It's fine. You don't even play Hunter. What do you care?
I play all three classes when I play Destiny. What do you mean?
All right. But don't you focus on Titans?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. Am I drunk?
I start new content on my Titan, but I play through content on all three characters. Assuming one of those characters is an ass for the season.
Fair enough. So I actually like all of these. Ironically, I like the Hunter one the least. Just not a huge fan of the Cobra. Like, the hood, the Cobra hood that like fans out like a Cobra would, which is totally reasonable. The design is right. I don't know. I don't want to run around with that thing on my head. Everything else looks good. I think this Warlock looks fucking incredible.
It's pretty good.
I love this shit, and like I hope this has got to be the default shader. I can't imagine ever taking off this shader, just because it would ruin the the metallic. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it just changes the color of the yellow. But this all is working for me, chat. It's all working for me. I like the Titan too. Just I think this Hunter is this Warlock is so fire. It's so fire. So good. Anyway, I'm excited. These are good. I usually only buy the Hunter thing. I might get all of these. I have enough Bright Dust for it, so that's not the issue. It looks great. Looks great. We'll show you more stuff later. More unsymmetrical legs. You know how it is. Okay, so what it says here is, just so everyone's know, let's see what's new. It says ready for a remix. We decide to do what all great artists do when they've got a hit, give it a remix. In addition to Rushdown, you know and love, we've added a new version. Okay, so we get the regular Rushdown, by the sounds of it. But then we get a new version that completely randomizes which bosses you'll face and the order they appear in. So that's fun. We like roguelite.
Sure.
This mode is guaranteed to liven things up and keep you on your toes. Don't worry, the original version of Rushdown will still be there. We've put new boss rotations in for each day of the competition, so don't forget to play once a day and let us know what your favorite is. Okay, so you get a full day to, figure out if it's the run, if it's going to be it's going to be how to there's a timer and based on scores and stuff and 10%, right? They still do
Yep.
that probably. So certain ones are better for the others, so you need to play each time, each day to find the best one, and then absolutely smash it. So make sure to come back. Woo! Rushdown's like a boss rushdown mode, drummer. You just do boss after boss after boss after boss. So it's like a boss rush down. Boss rush, boss rush mode. Yep. My legs are falling asleep because my pants are too tight. Gotta take my pants off. Hold on.
Only, unlike the rest of the season, you will not have John Chunk available to carry you through all the bosses.
Yep, John Chunk is gone. That means you have to do everything the normal way. Whatever that means. Okay. So, that's cool. I liked Rushdown. I totally forgot about it though. Gonna be completely honest until I read it here and I was like, oh yeah, Rushdown was actually good. Hold up, move the camera down. Okay, all right. There's a desk in the way, bro. You ain't gonna see no wieners. And a version that completely randomizes the bosses. I mean, I don't know if you get bonus rewards for doing that or what. Kind of what was fun about Rushdown was finding the fastest way to get it done. So the randomized version, I don't know if it'll be as popular unless there's something else like an extra benefit to doing it.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I mean, it might just be people like to mix things up.
Yeah, totally possible. Somebody gets their 1% or 10% or whatever it happens to be, and it's like, oh, let's go do the random one. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed that sip noise that I just made. Rewards befitting of a champion. Okay, this is the same stuff. Oh, there's more. Okay, let's get back into it on the screen. For all of our video watcher slash viewers, sorry, audio users, if you want to see all the stuff, you'll have to go to the YouTube video, or you have to be watching live, which you're not since you're listening. Anyway, we already saw these. There's more rewards though. So let's see what it says here. This year's Guardian Games is receiving its first event home. Oh, we didn't have that yet last year? That's crazy. I guess that's right. Edge of Fate launched with the event homes in July. So, okay. So it'll match the Dawning Festival of the Lost and Solstice in terms of rewards. That means you can expect a new shader ship, emblem, ghost shell, and guaranteed holofoil weapons ready for you on the event track. Ooh, baby, an event track. I can't wait. You'll be able to unlock the armor ornaments in Eververse store for 6,000 bright dust, earnable in-game, or silver if you choose to, if you don't have enough bright dust. Okay, so here's a ship. Here's the Sparrow. Here's the Ghost. They look as Guardian Games as ever. This is a Naboo Starfighter, though.
Yep.
From
100%. Yep.
I'm just seeing that now. 100%. A Naboo Starfighter from Star Wars Episode 1, dressed up in a Guardian Game skin. It's a little bit different, but overall it's the exact same model. I don't know then. Is this designed from is the Sparrow designed from anything? It doesn't look specifically like a speeder of any nature, and neither does the Ghost. But that's great. That's cool. Anyway, that's neat. I almost want the Naboo Starfighter, just the silver gleam that it has, without all this stuff on it. But that's cool. And then here we go. The weapons, onto the weapons, chat. So play the portal activities, bank medallions to earn the Guardian Games exclusive weapons. And if you know anything from Guardian Games, getting the weapons are not an issue. In fact, you get billions and billions and billions of weapons during Guardian Games. So this is the current rotation of the Guardian Games weapons. So the triple laureate, the stasis spread shot hand cannon, that's got to be new, right?
It is new. and the
Nice.
beacon's new.
Uh,
Carunios is the only one that's returning.
yeah, okay, that sucked from what I remember. So I'll be excited for 2 new weapons. So the Triple Laureate, which is a stasis spread shot hand cannon. You can see right here on the screen. It's glorious. And then we get a new fusion rifle, a solid rapid fire fusion rifle. I guess we'll see if it's any good once it drops. No combat sparrow? No, I guess not, man. Okay, so I've got to ask, when I was watching this over and I saw this image right here. This is the one. He's on a what the fuck are these called again?
He's on a surfboard.
Yeah, the surfboard.
I forget what their actual name is called. What their actual
Why can't I think of what they're called? There's sparrows and Chad'll remind me in a minute here. Skimmer. Okay, thank you. Is this skimmer already in the game?
It looks familiar.
Does it? Okay. I was like, because they didn't say anything. And I'm like, no way they added a new skimmer and just didn't say anything. They just put a picture of it and then walked away. This shot goes hard though. G had the very first skimmer. Yeah, I know that, but it wasn't this one. Joe doesn't think it's in the game. I feel like they would have mentioned it in here somewhere. But anyway. Yeah. It says, don't forget to pick up contender and platinum cards from Eva Levante in the tower to earn more medallions, which means more weapons. Yep. So make sure to do that. We're also going to be having bounty or Guardian Games based bounties that will earn you loyalty points and community player of the week points. What? I know, chat. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know if they're going to launch on the day of Guardian Games or like the day after, so I can actually choose based on. Like, I don't know if I could come up with things to do without seeing Guardian Games in action. There's probably a couple things I can do, but I don't know.
Well, so you've got this new bot that's tracking what people are doing in the game, right? Or doing on the server, right? Can that bot be modified or have an additional function put onto it that could be tied to them selecting a class, and we could tie out like most community player points to that class to award them even more, loyalty points or
Talk
whatever.
closer to your mic.
Could we use the bot to just give out? Could we put the roles back on the server so that people can pledge, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the week, whichever class within the SGCs got the most points, and then second most, and then third most, you can award loyalty points. Based off how that group did. Can your bot do something about that? I mean, we could just pull names.
We could probably set up a Guardian Games pledge system that's kind of like the Twitch, like in the Bungie IDs.
Yeah.
Have them pledge verbally in the chat to something, and then. Oh, but it would have to track activities. I mean, I don't have a Bungie API set up to it. If that's what you're.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe we could just track it. I'm just thinking about linking it to just community player of the week points period in general, but it's only tracking one side of it. So
Okay, well, our current community player of the week bot that does all the Destiny player of the week bots still tracks Titans, Hunters, and Warlocks. Not their pledges though, but what they're doing and what they're doing the clears on. We could probably tie something to that. Or we can
output. Could your bot, if somebody pledged something, output a list of names with their Bungie plus their pledge that we could just use to then match up to the community player of the week stuff? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Well, you don't have to talk about it now, but
yeah, we could maybe try to come up with something. It might be a combination of both bots. Doing something. One grabbing the pledge and then just creating a if it grabbed the pledge, and then it would have all the Bungie ideas of the pledge as long as people filled it out, and then we could just match it up with the community player of the week points from the other bot, and then it could output like an Excel sheet that says, you know, this many points earned by pledged hunters. This many. Yeah, I think that could work out something, but people would have to interact with that.
I mean, that's okay. Get some used to interacting with the bot. It's fine. Maybe more of them will interact with the bot in other ways that way too.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we'll have to have a look at it because I'll have to build the interaction bit and then an export bit so we can see who's who.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we should just be able to max it up with Bungie names. So we would have to have the pledge and the Bungie name 100% from the bot, and then we can match everything up. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll have to create a new sheet on the forum, but that shouldn't be that hard. Okay. Anyway, so that might be something. Anyways, there's some stuff coming for Guardian games. Definitely bounties, and then potentially maybe like just a full on competition between warlocks, hunters, and titans. Just for good times. For good times, chat. Good times. And then everybody will earn bonus points everywhere. Okay, so really quick on here, it says Vanguard order updates, additional dust during events. Okay, so the Vanguard orders are. I'm just going to read this paragraph. Additionally, for this Guardian games, we've added a new rare quality Vanguard orders focused on the event. These rare Vanguard orders, I can't speak English, will provide 50 bright dust per completion before the 1,000 bright dust weekly threshold and 10 bright dust per completion thereafter. Players can only hold one at a time, and once complete, a rare Vanguard order will be replaced with another rare Vanguard order until the Guardian game event ends. Okay, so you can get 50 per completion until you hit 1,000, and then you get 10 per completion after that. Is that what that says?
Yeah, that's what that says.
Okay. They don't want you to be able to farm like 100 billion, so they'll let you get 1,000 really easily. Well, you have to do 20 to get 1,000. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Yes, 20. And then you have to do 100 to get another 1,000. So first 1,000 is pretty easy. The next 1,000 makes it a little more difficult. But they also want you to buy silver. You know, they got to make money. They got to make money for their shit game right now, chat. No, it's not. That's mean. They're just taking a little breaky poo for marathon. For marathon launch. Marathon's still doing quite well. So I don't know what they wanted from that game, but we'll talk about it a little later with the launch of Cryo, whatever ship and ranked. Woo! Okay, what else is on here? They showed us a bunch of the postcards that people made, which I don't give a fuck about. There's some class balance sandbox changes. The biggest one, obviously, being John Chunk is dead. John Chunk. He's gone forever. How many people's heart is broken that the handheld Supernova has been fixed?
Not me.
Not you. Valk says her heart is broken.
Good riddance. They should have gotten rid of it sooner. I'm saying these things directly to Phonic.
I can't believe they took my boy. When Phonic comes in a completely different concept. So I'm guessing that Phonic used a lot of
Phonic has this grudge about other classes getting broken stuff that they get to use forever and ever. But the moment Warlocks get something,
it was okay.
Everybody's saying, go ahead and get this nuked. You know, He got passionate about it in VC on more than one occasion. Very, very passionate. Very passionate. So.
All right, very good. Anyway, yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about, John Chunk was a nickname for a handheld supernova. It was basically a bug where the weekend could stack many, many times when it played this time. Anyway, point is they called it Hypernova, and it was called John Chunk, and now it's dead.
They took John Chunk out to the back pasture
and shot him.
Sent his ass over the Rainbow Bridge
with a metal pipe gun.
Yep,
right through the brain.
Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. I got him. Here he goes.
Warlock gets nerfed harder than other classes. They go incredibly light on other classes. Bro, Hunters get it worse than everyone. What are you talking about?
Titans have had more nerfs statistically than every other class in the game.
Only because they've been so broken more statistically than every other class in the game. I've never been able to one-shot somebody with a melee attack. I'm just saying.
Well, get a better gaming chair.
Unless I throw a knife at their head, and then it bounces off somebody and kills someone else too.
Don't get Phonics started on shoulder charging.
But oh man, I fucking hated shoulder charge. But I also hated, I guess that's handheld supernova, right? That shit was so annoying. Is that the name of the one you? I know it was John Chunk, but that's the name of the one that like charges up and you throw it and it used to one shot people in Crucible?
Yeah.
That shit was so annoying when I used to play Crucible with Hunter. That shit would one shot people. Shoulder charge would one shot people, and then me running around with my fucking, I could somehow magically in Crucible get combination blow up to ×3, and it would still like take 10% of their health, like.
Yeah.
Or even if I
the other classes can't do, put on an exotic and bounce a knife off a wall around a corner, 50 yards away, and get a headshot.
Now listen, that is fairly new to the game. All that shit was back.
It is not fairly new. After Singularis has been in the game forever.
Yeah, but it's not that good. The way you guys make it sound like that it's a fucking homing missile, just no.
If you know how to throw a knife, it is a homing missile. That's the whole point.
It's not that good.
That's a skill issue.
Nah, maybe it is a skill issue, but I can tell you shoulder charge can be done by the dumbest fucking person on the planet over and over again.
Well, that's because it's on the Unga Bunga class, and they have made the identity of Titans Unga Bunga. All right? What do Titans get every season? You get a new way to punch. All right? So what do you expect? What do you expect it to be? It's going to be run up to somebody and hit them. That's going to be the extent of the tech.
Anyway, I've always hated that shit. Anyway, I always feel like, I think everybody, depending on whatever character they're on, always feels like something on the other characters is stronger. And to be fair, like something like, oh, hold on. I gotta open my door. It's too hot in here. Don't look at my penis.
It's getting hot in here. Greener's taking off all his clothes.
I wasn't taking off clothes, just open the door, let the air kind of circulate. What I was trying to say is like, for example, when On the Prowl was really strong, you guys remember that? Mm-hmm. It only lasted like a month, and then they fucking just absolutely they demolished it.
It was more than a month, but okay.
There's no fucking way. I only played like 3 or 4 weeks of trials with that before it got absolutely demolished into the wall.
It was well more than a month, sir. I hate to tell you.
All right, either way, shoulder charge has been strong for like 12 years, so fuck off. It's been strong longer than the game has existed.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on I don't even Thundercrash doesn't even, well, it kind of bothers me that you can fly around and hit people and then do a big explosion and it's like impossible to get away from. But that the one where they're smashing the ground too, Like that shit is impossible. Like I can't get away from that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can kill like the whole lobby like 6 times. Hunters don't have anything that can kill more than 1 or 2 people.
Remember that time in
If
Bungie
you're
where for
lucky.
months and months you could just simply dive to the ground and everybody would explode in ice crystals?
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
but they never last
Yeah.
long. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
You remember how that lasted for a long time before they came through
No,
and
no,
adjusted it?
no. They nerfed it pretty early because I remember using that shit. I got to like 4,500 in the first week, and then they came down with like a nerf. Even if it wasn't a strong nerf at first, it was enough to stop it from being like just overpowering, like insta death. And then as time went on, it got nerf even more. But I do
Tribal,
remember it
see,
was strong. It was
here's
strong. I always feel that just the hunter's nerf comes way earlier than anything else. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know.
Tribal. The secret is all of the classes are OP. They just they're so used to their own OPness that it seems pedestrian, and they look at what other classes can do, and they don't like that they can also get one shot.
This is the actual truth. Like no matter how much anybody argues about whatever class they're on, they've all got their own stuff, and that like what Rec just said is the absolute truth. Like I'm so used to things being whatever things are good on Hunter that when something comes by and one shots me, and then I'm just like, that's OP. But if I one shot somebody with say Embrace, I'm just like, that's normal.
You never hear anybody scream, "Man, this dog shit game," when it's their bullshit ability that just one shot somebody. Not ever. Not ever. But the moment they get hit by something that has no counterplay, the very first thing out of their mouth is, "This game is dog shit."
What one shots on Warlocks? I mean, handheld Supernova used to. Probably still
It did
does.
for a long time. And Axiom Bolts did for a long time as well.
Yeah, Joe, but you know how to play against your character because you play it. So they feel less strong. Like I know how to play against Warlocks because Hunters because I know how Hunters work. So I know exactly how it's. So the concept of so it feels like you're dying. So for me, it feels like I'm dying to Titans and Warlocks more because I don't really know how to play them. So I don't know how to play against them. It was a big thing that I used to do. I know this is gonna be crazy, but a long time ago, I used to play League of Legends. And the best way to learn how to play that game is to learn how to play every single character. So you know how to dodge every single ability. And that's what makes that game so hard to be good because there's like 100 fucking characters. And you have to be good at all of them to understand how every single one of them works and how to play against them. So it's the same in Destiny. It's luckily you only have to know how to play 3 characters, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I have a hard time against, Titans and Warlocks because I don't know all their abilities and how they work and all the little intricacies on how to dodge them.
Phonic, the Axiom Bolts got nerfed so that they were slower and you could walk away from them. When they first got their rework, they came out so hot you could not escape that shit. You were just dead. It was over. If you want some no counterplay bullshit that's going on right now with Warlocks still, they still have instant ignitions. A Celestial Fire and an Incendiary Grenade will pop an entire team of Guardians, even today. That's been in the game forever. I don't think that's particularly broken, but when you're on the receiving end of it and you have multiple people die to it all at once, it sure does feel OP, for sure.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that conversation. There's some other stuff in here. I don't think does any of this matter. Ascension can now Ascension can now activate lethal current. I mean that's good. Fix an issue on the plow was not giving ability energy after reaching max stats. I mean And combination
So
blow can now be activated by lethal current. Oh, that's all good. That's all good stuff.
yeah.
I like
Wander
the lethal
doing
current one because sometimes you would kill somebody with lethal current because they have like half a
yeah.
hit point left, and you'd lose your combination blow stack. So
Wanderer tangles doing the same as regular tangles is good, and the not being able to melee cancel the Weavewalk exit animation is a good change for Crucible. Shiver Strike not being able to activate on dead targets, probably a good thing since that's obviously a glitch.
yeah.
And then Roaring Flames being able to come off weapon ignitions, also a good change. Actually, very good change for Titans.
I agree. No, I don't. I don't know what any of that means. I'm just kidding. I do. Lamau. A Crucible nerf for Warlock.
Yep.
Bro, Weavewalk sucks butt. So fuck off.
No, it doesn't. Not right now.
No, what I mean is
Green
I hate
Goblin.
it. I hate it when I say it sucks butt. It's because I hate it.
Yeah. Green Goblin is very strong.
No other class has invincibility. It's unfair. See what I mean? Every other class is the problem, not the class that you play. Anyway, all right, Trials of Osiris coming up. Salter Flame. Oh, I mean, that means I forgot it's Friday today, so that would have launched today. You get the Immortal if you don't have one, I guess.
Yep.
Next week's map is already announced here. It's Cataphract on the burnout map. Then we have heavy ammo surge is ending this week. I don't know if anybody's playing. There you go. And we're getting a Destiny times the Magic the Gathering, which has got to be like the worst time ever to do a crossover or whatever. But
Yeah.
nobody's playing the game. But maybe this will pull some people in to buy some shit. Here is the armor sets that you can buy. Nothing screams super exciting for me here. The Ghost.
The Hunter has almost symmetrical armor. The only thing that's not symmetrical is one pouch on one leg.
Holy shit. Is that gonna make people fucking jizz their pants or what? Or does that pouch ruin it for everyone?
No, I think it looks
Oh
good.
wow,
These armor sets are acceptable.
It looks much better in this shot than this one. But okay, so here's a shot. I don't think any of these are particularly interesting. The Warlock looks like a Void Warlock. The Hunter looks like an Arc Hunter, and the Titan doesn't look like a Titan. It just looks like a flaming person. There's names here. Flame Color set, inspired by Chandra Nalar. Am I supposed to know who these people are?
These are planeswalkers from Magic the Gathering.
Okay, it's cool. Mind Sculptor set is the Hunters, inspired by Jace Bellerin. Oh wait, sorry, inspired by Blue Mania. Who the fuck is Jace Bellerin then? Hunters wield an ornament that takes its cues from Jace Bellerin. Whatever that means. And then the Death's Majesty set, channeling their inner Liliana Vess. Inspirations from the dark ambition of black mana and the necromantic power of the swamp.
Yep.
This does
Warlocks
not
in the
scream
swamp where they belong.
This does not scream swamp to me. This purple shit, but whatever.
They should have made it more Shrek-like.
Or donkey-like.
Yeah.
Okay, so they mentioned a bunch of other stuff. The exotic shell, the exotic ship, an exotic sparrow, new finisher, an ignite and spark emote, a soul ring exotic emote, and a bunch of shaders. So we get the shaders here. Bang, 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 bang. Sure, the shaders are all very interesting and animated and cool looking. These are. What is this icon from?
Which icon are you talking about?
The one on the shaders.
That's current season icon.
Is it? Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Okay, so here, the ghost is cool. I don't know if we've had anything that quite transforms them quite so much like that before, but I like it. I mean, if I rode sparrows, it's a cool ass looking sparrow. I'm not gonna lie. And this ship is whatever. I don't particularly care too much about ships. I do like my beetle ship though, so maybe I do care. This is all available on March 24th, as soon as Guardian Games drops. So, but this is all silver paid stuff. So
Yeah.
you gotta shell out the dollarinos for this stuff.
And it'll probably be I expect it'll be the $20. That'll be $20 set.
$20 for each one. The shader pack, it's 5 shaders, so it's probably gonna be like 1,200. I don't know for sure. And then fuck, I don't know about the sparrows and ships. I don't know if they usually bundle those all together. You buy them for 500 each or something like that. I'm not sure. I can't recall.
Probably you'll have both options, I suspect.
All right. There's nothing else in here that requires talking about it. So goodbye. So that's Destiny. Some stuff in Destiny coming, which is exciting and interesting and amazing and exciting. So I can't wait.
And amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm just excited that there's some stuff to do for us to play inside of Destiny. Always been a big fan of Guardian games. I know it's not a crazy event or anything, but I'll have my event track. I'll got my stuff. I'll be getting my rewards, 2 new guns. Yeah, I'll just be chilling, having fun, grab some new armors. Maybe, I don't know if I'll dip into that Magic the Gathering stuff just because I've got no like nostalgia for it or anything of that nature. So it's like whatever. But maybe the shaders. I like having lots of typically like Eververse shaders are usually pretty nice. In most cases, so I might grab those. I know I'm part of the problem, chat. Stop giving Bungie money. What else am I supposed to do? Okay, so short of that, we've got some, in-game, or sorry, in-server news. We've got some marathon news. And what time is it? Yeah, well, we've actually talked a lot. So we don't even need to do any filler. Okay, we'll talk about marathon a little bit and then move on from there because we know how much Rec likes marathon.
I don't dislike marathon. I just don't play it.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Okay, well, marathon is pretty straightforward. They introduced what their ranked system is going to look like once it launches, which is tomorrow, by the way. And it's only going to be on weekends. And some people are kind of mad about that. And they're kind of mad about it because they've also introduced the Cryo Archive, which is the 4th map that everyone's been waiting for. It took an ARG to unlock it. It's ready to go, but it's also only on weekends at the moment. And people are like, what the fuck? So ranked and Cryo Archive only on the weekends. And why is that a problem? Because ranked is only on one map every week, and it's not Cryo Archive. So people are having an issue with this, and Bungie's already acknowledged it and is looking into different ways of doing it. But okay, so for ranked, it launches this weekend, March 21st, at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be 1 map per weekend. This weekend it's going to be Perimeter. Essentially how it works, I'm not going to get into the super nitty gritty details though. There's a low stakes and a high stakes. You queue up for which one you want. But essentially low stakes is You go and buy like a holo tag, so it's kind of like a trials card in this instance.
Yeah.
You buy the holo tag. It's a different, so it's bronze, silver, gold. I don't know actually all the tiers. Let's see if it says here. But each one has a like, if you buy bronze and you're going low stakes queue, you only have to go in with a certain amount of gear. You have to come out with a certain amount of gear. And based on your holo tag is that's what you're saying you're going to come out with. So bronze, it's this much. Silver is going to be this much. Gold is this much. And then if you don't extract, you lose points. If you extract but don't have enough money, I guess,
Enough value. You lose
enough
points,
value,
yeah.
you lose points. And then if you hit your goal, you earn points and you move up in your rank. And then eventually, you can do the high stakes queue. Minimum gear ante is 10,000. So there's going to be a lot of people in there that are decked out. Minimum holo tier tag for that one is platinum. And then I was trying to look where here it is. Okay, so we got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, pinnacle. So you could technically still play low stakes in platinum if you like. You're just going to go up a lot slower. So I think that's how it reads. Anyway, that's how scoring works. You have a score target set by your team's holotag values, lootable valuable items to get score. Once you reach your target score, exfil to get rated points. If you exfil before you hit your target, you don't get rated points. Okay, so you don't lose points if you exfil before you hit your target. If you die, you lose points. And then you can get bonus rated points, aka over performance capacity, by looting enemy players' holo tags as well, or collecting tag chips from the UESC map and map events. So you get bonus points for all that stuff. So there's a bunch of them. Your bronze holo tag score target is 3,000, silver is 5,000, gold is 7,000, platinum is 10,000. Diamond is 15,000 and pinnacle is 20,000. These loss penalties look intense. I don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be crazy. Oh, we'll see. It looks fun. I'm going to try it. I might be terrible at it, but whatever. Who cares? Anyway, that's ranked mode. It's got to be like a first for... I mean, I guess Trials and Arc is kind of like that, but it's not anything like this. This is far more competitive than anything I've ever seen in an extraction shooter. It's just going to be interesting to see if it's enjoyable or terrible. Did you say Arms Week? No, I did not. We're talking about Marathon and Trials. Okay, on top of that, they announced the Cryo Archive, which people are in right now on Twitch. It looks like they're having a great time. People are praising it. Say, what a fun, great, interesting map. There's like all these things you can unlock doing PvE stuff, different vaults. You need different key cards. It's all this thing. People are enjoying. Let's see what... what was I going to say? I forget. Anyway, there's little things in it. So you need to be level 25. You need to have all 6 factions unlocked, and you have minimum loadout of 5,000 credits before you can even go in to the Cryo Archive.
So what this means, chat, is that if you ever wanted to give Marathon a try and not have to worry about the other squads having these crazy loadouts, go play right now, because all the squads with their crazy sets of gear are in Cryo Archive. Yeah. It's never been a better time to do the other maps.
That's true. But the even cooler thing about it is the best players in the world are going to be so overpowered by the time they're done with Cryo Archive, because they are I was watching Shroud earlier, and he was going in with like I don't know, 20,000 loadouts, and he was coming out with $80,000-$90,000 loadouts. Like just you'd go in and take it everything from everybody.
Yeah, but now he's gonna have to start. The next step is taking all of that crazy stuff into comp, where
where he's gonna take it from everyone else. Yeah, I got you though.
or gonna lose a 20,000 value loadout and be hella pissed.
He might, but great time to play Outpost. Yeah, it could be. Anyway, point is, it's Marathon's first end game zone. I love how they say first end game zone. Let's go. High intensity raid style PvPvE activity built around security system, vault chases, and contested exfils. You'll need runner level 25. Yeah, okay. Security clearance, vault keys, cryo contracts are your main avenues for exceptional loot once you're inside. And it opened today, and it looks like a good time. It's definitely a new style experience for extraction shooters. I think marathons are hitting a lot of right notes with the people that are still playing it. Let's check it out right now, actually. What are we looking at on a Friday evening? 51,000 players on Steam. I don't know what that means for console, but I mean, that seems good to me. I don't know. Destiny hasn't been that high since launch of Renegades, right? I actually don't know how long it's been since Destiny's been that high. I'm curious.
It's a little bump from yesterday, but
Yeah.
it's 20. It's at its peak for the last 24 hours.
Okay, yeah. Even Destiny on launch of Renegades was only 71,000. So I think having a 50,000 for an extraction shooter is actually really good. I mean, I don't know.
I don't even
know.
want to get
Know.
involved in the
I try to get
conversation,
in to see how well it's like. I want it to do well. I think it's a good game. I want them to be able to open up their like Sony to be able to open up their wallet and be like, yeah, make some more seasons. So
People online have this weird fucking hate boner for it, and I don't even think it's necessarily about Bungie. I think it's just about people on the internet needing something to fucking complain about, honestly. And the same thing is happening with Crimson Desert, only the people are reversed. Like, the people that were defending Marathon are now saying the same shitty things about Crimson Desert, and the people that were defending Crimson, or that were shitting on Marathon, are now saying the opposite for Crimson Desert. Like, the sides have switched, but they're using the same fucking scripts. So weird. So I just have stopped looking at all of this shit, because the only thing that really matters is it making enough money that Sony is happy for whatever it is? Are the projections good for what Sony needs it to be? That's all that I really care about. And nobody knows that except for Sony and Bungie, Paul Tassi seems
slay the Spire. No, who cares about a single player game?
Paul Tassi seems to think that Sony's not happy with it, and maybe he's got some insider information. I don't know. Slay the Spire is getting shit on right now because they made some changes that took a bunch of power fantasy right out of the game. That just happened, and so they're getting review bombed right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I like. I actually think the amount of people that bought Slay the Spire is crazy. That's crazy work. Like, the first one was good, but like
the second one is literally just more of the first one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a deck builder, so the way to increase it is to increase how many classes you can use, to put more cards in it, to do more things.
Yep.
Anyway, I think it's like, I didn't realize that the first had sold 10 million plus. So when it launched to 500,000 concurrents, at first I was like, whoa, that's nuts. And then I went and looked how many people bought the first game. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And it launched on Steam, like, only. So of course the concurrents on Steam are going to be a lot higher because it doesn't have any other platforms to compete with right now. And it's a single player game. You're going to notice that number wane as, it goes. It should wane a lot more than But I think it's so weird that people are comparing the two. One is a single player indie whatever that sold 10 million copies and it's a sequel. Of course, it's going to sell a ridiculous amount. People are going to go all in on it right away, and then they're going to walk away from it when they get bored. The concept of a game of service is to keep your player base. If you want to compare anything, stop comparing the numbers and compare the reviews.
It's not weird that people are doing this. People are trying to use the data that they have to make their point, even if they are throwing a shit ton of logical fallacies into how they're framing their argument using that data.
I just don't know why they need to, like, if a game is successful, like Slay the Spire 2, why anybody needs to compare it to Marathon or any other game. It's just
Twitter is nothing but people rage baiting.
It's not just Twitter though; it's everywhere.
Well, that's what all social media is turned into. Is just rage baiting for made up social media points on whatever site you happen to be on at the time.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy it. I haven't looked at any of Paul Tassie's tweets lately. So he thinks Sony's not happy with 100,000 player concurrent
He hasn't
players?
come out and explicitly said that, but a number of people have made the comment asking, made the question in comments on his posts about, all that matters is if Sony's happy about it. And his responses are always something akin to, I've got bad news for you. Right. Indicating that Sony's probably not happy with, the numbers Marathon is pulling, but there's no way for anybody to know unless they actually have insider information. And I haven't seen anything. If it existed, I would have surely seen it by now.
I don't know what Sony would be expecting though from an extraction shooter.
I mean, a return on whatever the investment was to develop it, at the very least.
You still have to look at the genre and how popular the genre
is.
What
that number is, right? Yeah. So.
Oh, it's according to the internet, it's 250 million.
Yeah, but the internet has no numbers about that. It's so dumb.
It looks like they sold about 2 million copies so far, though. So,
well, if we look at what the median salary is for a game dev in Seattle, because surely all their devs live in Seattle, and that's how they're determining what their rates are, then it would cost about this much for just salaries, plus their office space, plus their benefits, plus their retirement. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just trying to pull shit out of your ass to make yourself feel good.
The problem with doing that math, even it's ridiculous to start with. It's that the team hasn't been as big as it is for the entire development cycle.
They're not.
It starts really small, and
they ramp those teams.
It ramps up. Yeah, exactly.
So, but it's not just video games. Listen, we're about to get into a tangent right at the end of the show. But it's not just video games. Like, I've gone through my feed. I tried to get away from the video game shit and go click on things for other hobbies that I'm involved in to try to
how's that go?
Get all the marathon bullshit and video game bullshit off my feed so I could have some peace in my social media life. But it's everything, dude. If I go to my miniature wargaming and my Warhammer shit, it's there too. People are doing the exact same shit. If I go and instead I'm all right, fuck this. I'm gonna go to Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop role playing games. But it's even more giga black pilled than video games. It's so fucking Twitter, dude. You know what's gonna end life on Earth? It's not fucking nuclear weapons. It's not fucking biological weapons. It's not the sun exploding. It's not fucking pollution and global warming. Bro, it's going to be fucking Twitter turning us all into a bunch of fucking sociopaths. Twitter and all other social media. It is such a fucking waste of time. And the more I expand my horizons into other things, trying to find one just positive fucking thing that isn't some cat video, I find out it's just impossible because everything everything, literally everything, is people bitching and complaining and making the most insane, unsupported arguments about whatever. And I'm not even sure. I know some of these people are real, but they sound exactly like the bots that are just rage baiting 100% of the time. It's so fucking weird, bro. Everybody, just go shut down your social fucking media and never touch it again. You'll be such a better person for it. Anyway, rant over. I got so irritated. Like, I just went to go look at some role playing game stuff, and it was nothing but people telling each other how their way to play the game is fucking wrong. I'm like, we're playing fucking imagination storytelling game. What do you mean somebody's doing it wrong? There's no fucking way to do it wrong. If your table of people is having fun and you're having a good time with them, you're doing it right. Wouldn't you think? No, because somebody actually said to me, all right, the point of the game is not to have fun. Fun is a hedonistic temporary thing. You should be looking at the deeper way it's affecting your brain and making you a more complete person. And having hardship in this imaginary fucking story game is making you a better person. Shut the fuck up! Go kill yourself in Minecraft. Anyway. Sorry,
Right.
Tribal. Apologies. Didn't mean to blow your ears out, homie.
We're getting good use of that emote.
Anyway.
That was crazy. Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. No, I feel that way most of the time.
It almost actually got me to delete my Twitter account. Like, I
I've
don't even want to look at Twitter anymore. I don't
I've
want to look at it
deleted
anymore.
I've deleted Twitter off my phone a couple times. And I kept it off there for like 2 weeks once. But you know, you can make it so it's okay. You gotta stay away from you gotta stay away from clicking on things and commenting on things, and and then you can have a good time. And I'm mostly pretty good at that. Every once in a while I fall victim to it, and then like I'll have a week of sadness.
I got back involved in Instagram instead, because on Instagram I can just follow like miniature painters, and the only stuff they post is like their models they're working on. So it's just such a nice breath of fresh air. As long as I don't open the comments on anything and I just look at the pictures, everything's great. Everything's happy. As soon as actual other commentators get involved in anything, it's just terrible. Just terrible. And I want people to do unfortunate things to themselves in Roblox.
All right. Okay. Well, I think we should wrap things up.
Yeah. Probably good.
Somebody go take some Xanax. Go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. But I wanted to talk quickly about the new Discord bot on the actual stream, what it does, how to interact with it, and I don't know, how to enjoy it or whatever. So, for anybody who doesn't know, we have a new Discord bot on the server. What does it do? It tracks all of our activity and text activity and voice activity over the last 7 days. It doesn't have a full picture of the last 7 days yet because it can't see history. So it's got to run its course. So currently what it does is it auto updates our Discord activity leaderboard. As you can see right here, every 10 minutes this will update. It was updated 6 minutes ago. So Text activity, it updates everybody's stuff. Boom, 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 boom. It only does top 20 and it does top 20 voice. Now that's only part of the beginning. So if you want to see yours, it's really easy. Exclamation point rank. Boom. It'll give you your ranks. See, I'm 148, number 148th in voice this week. And I need 13 more minutes to reach level 147. Number 1 in text because I've been testing it so much. Anyway, so exclamation rank. Perfect. That sounds awesome, right? All right, let's delete this. Let's delete this. So 2 things. We are now officially giving out loyalty points for the activity in Discord, and it's all automated, and it'll happen once a week. So every 100 messages in the 7 days, you get 10,000 loyalty points. Every 5 hours in voice, you get 50,000 loyalty points. Oh my God. We'll adjust these if needed based on how easy it is to do all this stuff, how many activity points are going out. That type of stuff. So first off, to get your loyalty points, you have to do exclamation Twitch / your Twitch name anywhere in the server, or you'll get a DM from the bot, which see, and it'll tell it, got it, your Twitch username has been saved. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then you'll automatically get to number 11. You'll automatically get your loyalty points. Same for voice activity. Now, we just added, immediately following that, Community Player of the Week point update to it. So every 100 messages, you get 5 Community Player of the Week points, 50 points per week as a cap. And then voice is the same, 10 for every 5 hours, 50 a week for cap. Now, for this to work, you need to do your Bungie name. All right? It's important. Bungie. So it's the same thing. Bungie. Oh, wait, that's not right. That would have been funny. A Greener. And you got to do the numbers. Bungie, A Greener, hashtag 7080. I got it. Your Bungie ID is saved. Now, you may have... Let me just hide this for a second so I don't show somebody a DM I'm not supposed to. Here we go. You may have reached or gotten a DM. Once you reach your very first milestone ever for loyalty points, this bot should message you if you don't have your messages blocked or whatever, or it doesn't get kicked, it doesn't get shadow banned from Discord. Asking you what your Twitch name is. You have earned SGC activity loyalty points. Please reply with this. You can do this in the DM with them as in the DM with them as well. You don't have to do it in a Twitch channel. Or you can just DM them yourself if you like. You see the leaderboard. You can see the leaderboard here. You can right click and message. And it comes straight to here.
Pretty easy chat. I got a DM bot, and luckily I knew what it was. It tells you exactly what to do. Just follow the instructions. Pretty easy.
Yeah, and then the same with Bungie in here. So make sure to do both of those things. The reason I say that, for example, is if I am to do a report right now for report, I think it's loyalty. Loyalty. Yeah. So this is all the loyalty points that have been earned so far. But see here, missing Twitch, missing Twitch, missing Twitch, missing Twitch. So if I go down this list and I can see all the people that haven't submitted their Twitch name. Anyway, point is, don't forget to submit it, or you won't earn. You won't earn either loyalty. Your Twitch is for loyalty. Your Bungie ID is for Community Player of the Week points. So. that's it. So, we also, now that we were kind of talking on stream, we may add a Guardian Games thing to that. So we're going to be asking people to use a command to commit. Is there really just 56 gamers in total for what? People that have unlocked loyalty points? Probably. Top 20, there's only 13 people that sent 100 messages, and it's probably the voice that have the most. So you have to get to 5 hours. That's a lot of activity. Just FYI. It's personally I never received it. It's because you have your DMs closed. Fool.
You could just put the commands into whatever channel.
Yeah, I said you
anyway,
can do it
so.
on whatever channel you want. Okay, I was saying something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. So you may see another. Pay attention in community announcements. We may put out a things. Here, use this command to. If I can figure out like a Dropbox command that I can just put it in a channel and have people pick it and it assigns it to them, I'll do that. But that seems difficult, and I might not do that. I'll find a way to do it. It may just be another command, commit, exclamation commit hunter, exclamation commit warlock, exclamation commit titan, something like that. And then we're going to have a competition during Guardian Games.
The only reason I suggested it is just because then you'll have all the IDs together right away and nobody will have to submit anything else. We can just give them the points, right? So.
Yep. Lots of stuff. Anyway, it's cool. I hope it should be fun. Can't wait.
And we can do some server roles associated with that as well. If based off the people who register, winning team can get something. Maybe all 3 teams can get something for first, second, and third. I don't know.
Woo! Maybe we'll see what we do. I think that's enough for the podcast, though. Thank you so much for watching.
Wait.
You want to talk? Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
0 to Hero is ongoing. It's a great way to earn yourself some Community Player of the Week points. This is our activity where you get together with a team and you run through all the dungeons and all the raids in whatever order you like, starting with just blue gear, blue, green, and white gear, and only upgrading gear with the gear you get from the dungeons. We've got over 200 activity clears at this point. So far, about 70 people are involved. 72 people have been involved. And if you've already done a full run with one team, you are welcome to start a new card with another team of people that were excited to do it and earn yourself even more points and even more raffle tickets. So as you complete different activities, you'll earn raffle tickets for prizes at the end, and you'll earn some loyalty points. And I'm cool with you playing as many cards with as many group of people as you want and earning as many points as you want. Just so more people can get a chance to experience the event. So go out there and get yourself from 0.
Are you gonna say to Hero?
I did.
Oh, it didn't come through.
Well, fuck.
Everything else did, but it went all the way
0.
He didn't do it again, Jeff. That's what it sounded like, though. Yeah. Anyway,
right,
that was funny. That was good times. All right. Yeah, no, I agree. It seems like a lot of people are having fun with that. Every time anyone's talking about it, it's positive light. So go have some fun. It's something different to do, and you can win prizes for it and be awesome and get community player of the week points. Use your loyalty points to buy tickets for giveaways, buy Steam games, buy Discord roles. Have a good time. Fun. Free stuff. Amazing. Have fun. Game with people that are awesome, and just keep going. Anyway, that was fun. All right, thank you so much for watching episode 134. Fuck, I forgot. Hold on.
We're gonna get a second outro. It's 143.
143? Shit, I was way off. Wait, what? Yeah, we just did 142. All right, hello.
Well, we're going again. We're doing another one.
We're starting over. All right. Oh yeah, I even had it in the title of Twitch. man. Episode 143. Jesus. Oh, thanks for watching episode 143. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I was your host, Jay Greener. Thanks to Mr. Wrecked for being here. We had a great show. Lots to talk about. Marathon, Destiny, Shrouded. It was a great time. I can't wait to get into some Guardian games next week. I hope everyone has a great week, and I hope to see you here next time on This Week at Shrouded. Goodbye!
Delete Twitter, and if you're a shithead, play more Minecraft. You know what to do.
Damn.